told you this last time. When you draw different, obviously, I'm something about the way that I can use my throat and all of this. If you combine the energy that I see through my eyes, that I can turn into words, they become visions for people in the future. So yeah, I appreciate everything you do, man. Yeah, isn't it? So here's the interesting part. Here's the interesting part that I like to bounce off all your fucking craniums. Make you delirious with this concept. We want you so much. I was talking to my friend me earlier today of Tantra. What's that? I've had some sauerkrauts, so you can figure some more. I was talking about Tantra and what Tantra means. And this is all of it. This is life. This is reality. This is church. What about your fucking eye cracks? I'm gonna get into IMAX. You know, the whole big screen, the whole thing. And it's that how do you stay completely present knowing that you have a gift at the end of the tunnel? You know, like this is what sex is. This is what sexuality is. This is what Tantra is. It's how do you stay so completely focused and controlled in the moment of doing something artistically, like you're making artwork, and as you're doing it, you're focused on what you're doing, but you know there's an end goal, and that goal is what you know. In a goal, right? It's this object, this a physical piece of art that you put all of your mind and body's energy work into, and all your consciousness into. And this is what we all do. This is what I do when I cook. This is what I do when I talk. This is what I do when I speak to anyone. There's no other way I can do it. It doesn't make any sense to me to deliver anything other than complete the whole fucking the whole epiphany. Epitome of the essential source of what life is, which is how do I say in this moment right now to talk to all of you, but know that there's some sort of delivery system at the end that gives people a larger version of consciousness, a larger version of reality, a way to listen, a way to hear, a way to better subscribe and describe and scribe into the books of the ancient ones, your whole story, your whole talk, your whole being, which is artistic. You know, this is why, you know, the autistic ones ain't too much difference there, is there? There's just a little bit of an R, there's just a little rolling of the R's, like the rolling hills of, you know, getting the giant tundras and all of this, you know, kind of verbiage. You never do things verbatim. So yeah, that's the whole art of the technique of involving yourself in Tantra. Like right now, I know that at the end of the road, I got glory everywhere. But right now, I do too. So what do I do? Where am I focused on? Am I focused on my feet right now? Am I focused on the way my face looks on this little film right here? Can't even a film. We love film. This is like this shit is triple X, people. This shit is beyond triple X. This is like 6X. You can't even see this. This shit is invisible to you. So how do we all maintain this type of focus within this? We call it a reality vortex or a tunnel into what we're doing at the moment, but also know that everywhere we look and everywhere we go, everything is glorious. Yeah, being alive in this dimension is fucking weird, ain't it, Darn? I can't, you know, we're always dimensionally shifting. We're demon shifting. We're angel shifting. We're demon shifting. We are the gods. We're the humans. We're the whole fucking thing. And we're just adjusting the way that we perceive the world so that way when we loop back, and this is gets into urine therapy and all of this. And I even like the word therapy because I think it's fucking stupid. But getting back into that is looping your own blood integrity, because blood it has this. Blood is implosive. It's not explosive. You can't make something explode with blood, but you can make something implode blood. This is why if you use semen, there's an inseminating of the seed that implodes to become a child. But you're doing the same thing with your blood anyways, and you can loop that into yourself. You yourself like a child again. Because when you were first born, when you came out the womb, you was drenched in the honey. You was drenched in the nectar of the storehouse of all the wisdom again. you were just in it. And you came out and you said, look at all of this crazy shit. Isn't this amazing? You know, people like Brian and Abaddon might do a little something, you know, curious, you know, Carlos says might do something a little different with his artwork and Torrent and the way that I work. But you know, we're using something called it's called a solution or a solar value. The reason you have alcohol is not because it's called moonshine. The moonshine is doing something different to it. There's a different quality to the moon energy inside of liquor and the sun energy that actually brews all of the beers and distills things. They're called moonshiners because they could only do it in the dark of the night because they were dark arts magicians, but they were using the sun to do it. to the bacterias and the bacterius or the abacus. Brian, what about telekinesis? Telekinesis works because of this. When we say all is one or all alone, or there's echoes. If you're in the ocean, there's echoes to the ocean. I can move oceans. I can move air. It might take a little while to get to you. I mean, air is going to move the fastest. Water's going to take a little while because it's a thicker thing. And people that are earthbound, they're called, most of the earth signs have their strength is in their stability. They're immovable. But air don't really concern itself with earth because air just goes anywhere it wants to at any point in time. We're peaking at a rate of speed a lot faster. Like it ain't even, people out here talking about being light workers. Ain't a lot of real light workers out here. How about air workers? Fire workers? You know, water workers? I mean, these all exist, but telekinesis isn't that. Right now, I could just stop talking and you're all going to know what I'm saying. Because it's not about my mouth saying it, it's about an energetic, it's going through the entire fucking matrix of the existence. You call it matrix because inside computer simulation doesn't fucking matter. You can inside the mind of God, because inside your mind, anywhere you want. But somehow there's an ether or ethyl, like alcohol. There's a quality that connects and puts us all together and makes us all brethren and sistren and all of that. And because it's unseeable to most people. Some people can see it, but you ain't gonna believe them. They tell you because you can't see it. If you can't see what they can see, how you gonna believe? Somebody tells you about a dream they had, like that's a dream you had. But that ain't a dream. That's fucking reality. That's actuality. That's all of it. And so what we do is we forget about the fact that, plain fact, we forget about the idea that people believe we're separated by boundaries of what you consider physical space. My body is not separate from yours. It looks like it to you, but not. I'm all up in your fucking mind frame. I'm in your whole head right now. Now, you say this is somewhat telekinetic. I've used a crystal being inside this telephone to vibrate my. I'm just talking, using my crystal skull to talk in this phone to vibrate to make something. Somebody's living in fucking Thailand right now. Daniel Drew's in Thailand right now. He's listening to me. Is that not telekinetic to a degree? I mean, we can do it in a different way. You know, we can sit down here and we got some breathing meditations and we can get out of body and do all this shit. I mean, that's how the ancients did it. That's how the Mayans and the Aztec, the illusion of the Mayans and the Aztec, which is the alphabet technology, A to Z technology, you know, is encoded, you know, what Texas is. Texas is Aztec. So you know that kind of crazy cooking down there. You got the Cajuns right next door. But as I was saying, Texas works because we're not worried about whether you think physical objects matter. We're not working with matter. I'm not working with matter. I'm working with time. I'm working with space. I'm working with energy. The vessel that I'm in is a result of all of that. And so is yours. The reason you live and the reason that you die or the thing you do is because the mind conceives of these things. So the mind is just vibrating at a higher harmonic that is sitting up there. It is creating this reality you call virtual reality, you call it vortex, you call it anything the fuck you want. But your body is only a symbiotic reference point to a thought that was manifested on a higher level. And Prime Milligan, it's almost here. It's almost here. Yeah, we don't have to be like anything. Mm-hmm. Why do we choose to exist here? I'm not, you know, Prime Milligan, I can't answer that exactly. You can only answer that for yourself. Capture the photons into a box. You are the box. Remember the box is a cube. If we're in Saturn's cubic vortex, or a box, which is called the cross, which is your body, which is why if you take a cube and you unfold it, you have a six-sided cross, which is why Jesus was buried on it. He was buried and came up after 3 days and he was on the cross and all that shit. That was your body. You are inside the temple of doom. You are inside of that. I mean, we fluctuate. You know, some of us do. Some of us are just listening. We're trying to comprehend and understand and understand all of these ways of identifying the way that we create our own architecture as architects of our own reality. And so what we do is we're sitting here inside this body vibrating. My body is sitting here outside of me. That's crazy. Like, you think that I think I look this? I don't look like this. I don't look like a fucking thing. I don't look like anything. I look like an atom. I look like even an atom is too much for people to even comprehend, because you never look through a microscope. You've never seen an atom. But you can look through a telescope and see a star and see the same fucking thing. Star, S-T-A-R. Well, how about T-A-R-S? How about TARS? How about Tarzan? How about Tarzan? How about Tarzan? How about TARS? How about the She-Mans? How about the shamans? They're combining energies that you're not very familiar with. The only way you can combine energies is to know that all energies come from the same source. Magnetics and electricity are the same thing. It's just how you like to speak them. You know, sometimes when I'm sitting there breathing, I'm breathing in magnetically energy. That's magnetic vortex going into my lungs, and then I breathe out and I speak. Ugh. That's electricity. That's all we're doing. We're just recycling electricity and magnetism. And even saying magnetism and electricity is going too far. You've gone too far with it. All we have to do is sit there. You can stop breathing. You don't have to remember to breathe. If you remember your atomic, you can go to sleep at night, and you don't know for a damn certain. You do not know that you weren't dead, and you don't know if you were breathing or not. You don't know if you were snoring. You have no idea about any of that shit. You were dead for 8 hours, maybe. Who knows? How could you know? You couldn't know. Thanks for everybody showing up. I got a few more minutes. I think I'm almost finished cleaning up in there. Ami, you almost ready to movie time or what? You tell me. I shouldn't pay attention to me. Meanwhile, I might. Person comes from persona. Persona means pertaining to the sun or soul. No, the word person does not mean pertaining to the sun. Per is not what you're looking for. You can't, dead chrono or living chrono, you can't just make per mean pertaining. Sun is fine, but per, refigure out, I guess is the word. Go look again at what the word per means. You could say do the cat. They do per. You could talk about kitty. You could talk about women that got purses. And put, yeah, and then you put. So the per and the sun, you're wrong about the per is the problem. You're right about the soul of the sun, but look a little farther into the word per. Thank you, Sean Clown. Yeah, earth element and fixed modality. Yeah, especially grounding. I'm not very grounded very, very often. I mean, everybody already knows this Gemini be doing a lot of shit, but I do have some other things in my chart, but I don't really play with all the chart. I don't even know what astrology is. Astrology is for little kids. I don't even play with that shit. What up, Dave? What's up, DPO? How many people can I talk to at once? It's infinite because as soon as I just did that with all 18 of you. You all know exactly what it feels like to have a really nice birth. I just talked to all of you. I vibrated that if you put out one of your programs to do a tuner and see what my birth sounds like and see what note it is, and it would be vibrating with some part of you. I can't speak to everyone's mind. I can't speak to everyone's consciousness. I can't speak to everyone's questions at the same time. That's ridiculous. But I can speak to different parts of you. I might be talking to you saying this, and it's speaking to someone's heart, but it might be speaking to somebody else's mind, and it might be speaking to somebody else's fucking balls. Like right now, chicks are fucking masturbating to me talk, and you're listening to me, and your mind is becoming orgasmic, and some people's heart is palpitating, and maybe I can make your tummy hurt. I can make your tummy feel better. You know, like that's all happening. There's no, this is infinite vortex portals. All I'm doing is condensing consciousness into the things that I know inside of my skull that I can vibrate out of my mouth. It's going to speak to all of you at wherever you are. You know, pick a channel. This ain't one channel. You think this is one channel? This is 19 channels right now. But it's the 300 other people who are listening to me, and then 2,000 people are listening in the future, and it's the 5,000 people listening. And then if I choose to make it bigger, it will be. But you understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Does that ring true to your being somewhere in you? Maybe it's just your toe. Maybe I can feel your little toe right there. You stubbed your toe the other day, didn't you? You stubbed your little toe the other day. You was walking around the corner of the cut, and you just banged it. Oh fuck, that was terrible. And I just be like, I can harmonize just a little bit. And it would fix your toe, but it would equally fix someone's they got a little problem with their little shoulder here. Maybe they got a problem. You know, that it works the same way. So that's how you speak on all levels. Because I'm not worried about levels. I don't level up. I don't level down. I stay exactly as I am. You know, stay in God mode 100% of the time. What's up, Anwell, earthly being? Always a pleasure to see you. I'm gonna say so many nice words to you, Anwell. It's nice to see you, man. So DPL, hopefully that makes sense. I think I answered what you just asked after this. I'm at 907. In critical depth, person Nicholas is a cat's name. Yeah.